Home, and God bless you on this fine evening. There is no doubt that we are living in the times written about in the book of Revelation. The purpose of the Two Witnesses Live podcast is to find and monitor the prophecy of the two witnesses in real time. Now, I understand that there are strong opinions about who they are, when they'll show up, and what they'll do. I've documented all of the evidence used to support the claims made on this channel. You'll find it in our introductory video, as well as many videos covering the facts and the timelines. If you're not familiar with the evidence, I recommend catching up before commenting. If you do want to provide counterpoints or evidence supporting your claims or even correcting us, by all means, please do so in the comments. Email us if you must. These attacks, accusations of being deceived, or generally mean comments only expose you as one of those who are attacking the servants of God. Make no mistake, all of us who work at the Two Witnesses Live are his servants doing his will. You won't hear us proclaiming special revelation, conversations with Jesus, dreams, visions, or angel visitations to try and convince you why you should believe us. Here at TWL, we believe that the truth withstands scrutiny, and we welcome your honest criticism. However, we reserve the right to call you an idiot if your criticisms are unfounded, uninformed, immature, malicious, or of any other such nature. We aim to be witnesses of someone who loves God with all their heart, soul, mind, and strength, and our neighbors as ourselves. Just know that we consider it loving to tell someone they're an idiot if we think it'll help them grow up. Stop being deceived by people who use magic tricks and fantastical stories about their special anointing. They're liars and deceivers. We were warned about them in Matthew 24, no matter how nice they might seem. Now, on with today's update. Today is March 25th, 2025. And today we're looking at those two figures who keep showing up on the world stage in ways that make you wonder. Of course, I'm talking about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Now, we're not here to force feed you conclusions, just to lay out what's happening and let the pieces speak for themselves. Let's start with Donald Trump, 47th President of the United States. Today, he signed an executive order called Protecting America's Bank Against Fraud, Waste, and Abuse. This is a big move, centralizing payment systems, cracking down on fraud, making sure every dollar is accounted for. Sound like someone taking a stand against corruption? I believe it does. It's almost like a voice calling out in the wilderness, if you catch my drift. You can check the details on the White House website. I'll put the link in the description. But that's not all. Trump also had to deal with a little mess today. Apparently, some of the top officials accidentally shared sensitive military plans in a group chat that included a journalist from The Atlantic. Yikes. Trump shrugged it off, calling it the only glitch in 2 months, and defending his national security advisor, Mike Waltz, saying he learned a lesson and he's a good man. Then he turned around and poked fun at it online, sharing a satirical piece about leaking plans where no one will ever see them. It's a bold move, facing the chaos head on with a laugh. Reminds me of someone who doesn't back down even when the heat's on. Now, let's shift to Elon Musk, the guy running the Department of Government Efficiency under Trump's administration. He was all over X today, and one post stood out. He called that same executive order Trump signed a super big deal. That it's about centralizing systems, rooting out fraud, and sharing data to keep things clean. Sounds like he's got a hand in this, doesn't it? Two voices working together to shake things up. Musk didn't stop there. He was firing off comments left and right, from renaming government agencies to weighing in on social issues. The man's a whirlwind, shining a light on what's broken and not afraid to call it out. So here's where it gets interesting. Trump's out there signing orders and staring down storms while Musk's amplifying it, cutting through the noise with a platform that reaches hundreds of millions. I don't understand why people aren't at least considering that they might be the two witnesses. Who else do you have to choose from, right? They're being attacked, they're tormenting the world. Maybe there's something to it. They're standing against waste, against deception, against the messy beast system. Now, I'm not saying it's prophecy being fulfilled, but you got to admit the parallels are there if you look. So, what do you think? Is this just politics as usual, or are we seeing something bigger unfold? Hit the comments with your take, bring evidence if you've got it, and if you're just here to scream heresy, save your breath. Well, we call it like we see it. God bless you and shalom.